Hi there, everybody. This is teacher Farah Al-Maimuni. Today's lesson is going to be Unit 1, Lesson 7, Phonics, ED sound, Pupils Book, page 18, Activity Book, page 12. This is, of course, for grade 5. Let's start. Turn these verbs to their past tense. The verbs are clean, play, talk, cook, visit, and wait. All of them are regular verbs, so we just add ed at the end. Now they are in their past form. The past for clean is cleaned. The past for play is played. The past for talk is talked. The past for cook is cooked. The past for visit is visited. The past for wait is waited. Look, the sound of ed changes between those verbs. Now let's see first the red-colored ed. Cleaned, played. I hear the d sound, d at the end. Okay, now let's see the green ones. Talked, cooked. I hear the t sound. Talked, cooked. What about the blue ones? Visited, waited. I hear ed. Visited, waited. All right, let's see the rule now. When do we read ed as d or t or ed? Now let's start with ed. The sounds before ed are t or d. So if you see the letter T or D before the ed, then it's an ed sound, like waited, we did. Before ed, we have T, as the rule says. Before ed, we have D, as the rule says. Now let's go to the T sound, which is a little tricky. The sounds before ed are P, K, X, S, Ch, Sh, or F. Okay? The GH sound like F. Okay? So let's see. ED, before ED, we've got P, and P is one of the letters here. Hoped, hoped. See? It sounds like T. Let's see. Walked. Before the ED, we have K, and K is here. So walked, walked. Before the ED on this word, we have X, and X is among the letters we have here. So it's mixed, mixed. Let's see this one. Reduced, reduced. Before the ED, we have C, and C is among the words. Now here, watched, watched. Before the ED, we have ch, and ch is among the sounds under T. Brushed, brushed. We have sh before the ed, and sh is one of the sounds that come with the t sound. The last one is laughed, laughed. Before the ed, we've got gh, and gh sounds like f. So it's among the sounds here. You have to memorize them, all right? Now the last one is the d sound. The sounds before ed are all the other sounds. The sounds that are not under the t or ed sounds, all are pronounced with d, like cleaned. Is there an N among the t words, letters? No. Is there an N here? No. So, cleaned, played, snowed, reused. All right, let's put it into practice. Which word ends with ed sound? First, before the ed, we should have either T or D. Let's see. Chopped. Before the ed, we have P. It's not among these two letters, so no, this is a wrong word. Let's see here. Cleaned. Before the ed, we have N. It's not among those two letters. So, this is the wrong word. Played. Before the ed, we've got y. It's not among these two words, so no. Greeted. Greeted. Before the ed, we've got t. Oh, yes, t is among the letters with ed sound. So, which word ends with ed sound? Greeted. Ed. Greeted. Ed. All right, let's go to another example. Which word ends with a t sound? These are the letters that should come before the ed. Let's start. Waited. Before the ed, we've got t. It's not there. So this is the wrong word. Landed. Before the ed, we've got d. It's not among these words, so no. Parted. Before the ed, we've got t. It's not among these letters, so no. It's not it. Laughed. Laughed. Before the ed, we've got gh. Oh, it is here. It's among those words. It's the f sound. Laughed. Listen, at the end, you can listen to the t sound. Laughed. So this is the correct word. Which word ends with the t sound? It's laughed. Now, which word ends with the d sound? The letter before the ed should not be among these letters. The t and d are for the ed sound. And the p, k, x, c, ch, sh, and f are under the t sound. So let's start. Walked. Walked. K is here. It's among the t sound. So no. Mixed. Mixed. The x is among the t sound. So no. Weeded. Weeded. The d is among the ed sound letters. So no. Snowed. Snowed. The W is not among the ed sound letters and not among the t sound letters. So yes, look at the end. You can hear the d sound. Snowed. Snowed. So this is the answer. Which word ends with the d sound? It's snowed. All right. Right now, open your Pupils book to page 18. Let's answer some questions. Listen and say t, d, or ed. Number 1, mixed. Mixed. What can you hear at the end? The t sound. Mixed. Number 2, turned. Turned. What do you hear? The d sound. 3, collected. Collected. We can hear the ed sound. 4, reduced. Reduced. We can hear the t sound. Number 5, recycled. Recycled. We can hear the d sound. 6, landed. Landed. We can hear the ed sound. 7, watched. Watched. We can hear the t sound. 8, cleaned. Cleaned. We can hear the d sound. 9, decided. Decided. We can hear the ed sound. 10, reused. Reused. We can hear the d sound. 11, lived. Lived. We can hear the d sound. 12, painted. Painted. We can hear the ed sound. 13, looked. Looked. We can hear the t sound. 14, helped. Helped. We can hear the t sound. Now, 19, listen, read, and then repeat. And let's check the sounds. He cooked a nice meal. Cooked. This is the t sound. Number 2, the mechanic fixed my car. Fixed. The t sound. Number 3, the artist painted a picture. painted. It's the ed sound. 4. An astronaut landed on the moon. Landed. It's the ed sound. 5. He played a good match. Played. The d sound. 6. They followed the signs. Followed. The d sound. All right, let's look here. We have here the sentences under the t sound. So let's read them. He liked the present. Liked. T. We watched the show last night. Watched. T. They laughed so much. Laughed. T. Anna hoped for the best. Hoped. T. All right, now let's read the d sound. He cleaned the room. Cleaned. D sound. The teacher spelled the word. Spelled. The d sound. It snowed yesterday. Snowed. The d sound. I stayed at home. Stayed. The d sound. Now the ed sound. The plane landed on time. Landed. Ed. We wanted to go. Wanted. Ed. The book ended well. Ended. Ed. You painted the fence. Painted. Ed. Now let's open the activity book, page 12. Let's write the date. And let's start. Read aloud, then write t, d, or ed. Number 1. He cooked a nice meal. Cooked. T. Number 2. The mechanic fixed my car. Fixed. Before the ed we have x. It's the t sound. Number 3. The artist painted a picture. Painted. Before the ed we've got t. So painted. Ed. 4. An astronaut landed on the moon. Landed. Ed. 5. He played a good match. Played. D. 6. They followed the signs. Followed. D. Okay, read aloud which ending sounds different. Number 1. Played. It's d. Followed. It's d. The same. Fixed. Oh, this is different. It's t. Fixed. T sound. Number 2. Landed. Ed. Painted. Ed. Cooked. This is different. Cooked. T sound. 3. Cooked. T. Followed. D. Fixed. T. So followed, it's the different one. 4. Followed. D. Played. D. Landed. Ed. So landed, it's the different sound. Read, then complete the table. Liked. T. Landed. Ed. Cleaned. D. Spelled. D. Watched. T. Wanted. Ed. Ended. Ed. Snowed. D. Stayed. D. Painted. Ed. Laughed. T. Hoped. T. The last one, write 4 sentences. Use the verbs from activity 16, all right? So let's choose verbs from activity 16. Number 1, I cleaned my room. Be careful, the I should be capital. It's the first letter in the sentence, and at the end you have to write a full stop. Number 2, I wanted to go to the mall. the I should be capital. It's the first letter in the sentence. And at the end, you should write a full stop. It snowed in Florida. It, the I should be capital. Florida is the name of a place, so it should be capital F. And then a full stop. Mom laughed at my joke. The M in mom should be capital because it's the first letter in the sentence. And at the end, we should write a full stop. Alright? I hope you understood the lesson. This was Teacher Farah Al Maimouni. Thank you very much.